Welcome to the Midnight Library. I see you found your way here, despite the hour. Tell me, what time is it where you are? And where are you listening from?
It was Thursday night when I texted Helen, my wife, that I'd be coming home late again. I told her I was taking the investors to dinner. In reality, I was in Sally's apartment, my secretary, my mistress. I didn't want to cross that line at first, I really didn't. But the thing about temptation is, it doesn't shove you over the edge, it pulls you, slowly. A look, a laugh, a touch on your shoulder that lingers. If Helen was elegance, composure, and maturity, then Sally was the opposite. Cute, sweet, sexy in a way that pulled me out of myself. I knew I owed Helen everything, my position, my respect, the company she trusted me to run, and our 2 beautiful children. But after 11 years of marriage, something in me began to drift. Sally was color in a life that had turned gray. She was young and sweet, playful and flirty in ways that made me feel 25 again. When she laughed, it was like the room got warmer. So that night, like so many others, I stayed with her. We ordered food, we laughed, we touched. I loved Helen. I loved Sally. I don't know how to put that into words without sounding like a monster, but somehow, having them both made me feel like the happiest man alive. For Sally, I think she loved me too. Or maybe she loved the way I spoiled her. Expensive handbags, fine jewelry, a brand new car for her birthday just last month. In return, I only asked one thing: stay with me and never forget to take your birth control pills. I told her over and over I couldn't have a baby in this relationship. At first, she agreed, but she wasn't as innocent as she looked. One day she stopped taking the pills, stopped protecting the line we'd drawn, and she got pregnant. At first I thought she was joking. When I realized she wasn't, the heat in my chest turned to ice. I told her to get rid of it. She refused. She said she wanted to keep our baby. Our baby. Those words hit me harder than I can describe. Because in my head, that wasn't ours. That was a threat. I remember pacing her apartment, hands in my hair, feeling the world close in on me. My wife, my kids, my position, my reputation, all of it flashed before me and I saw it slipping away. I couldn't hurt Sally. I loved her in my own way. But the baby had to go. So, I decided it would be done my way. When her belly started to show, I told her to resign from the company. Better to avoid whispers, better to keep control of the narrative. And when the time came for her to give birth, I arranged everything. A private hospital room, no visitors, no questions. When she was finally asleep, I took the baby. I paid people to send Sally somewhere far away while I cleaned up the mess. That night, rain pounded the windshield as I drove into the woods. I dug in the dark. The earth was soft, slick from the rain. I lowered the baby in, wrapped in a hospital blanket. There was a faint sob, small, fragile, before the silence swallowed it. I sat there in the rain, soaked to the bone, trying to process what I'd done. It was too late. The baby was gone. I told myself my problems were gone too. I was wrong. That night, I dreamed my hands were covered in wet dirt, my nails black with soil, and I heard it. The baby's sobs, soft at first, then sharp. I woke up sweating, my heart pounding, scanning the dark. Beside me, Helen slept peacefully. I couldn't let this chaos touch her, touch our home. I tried to sleep again, but the sound was still there. I didn't sleep at all. The next night, the same and the next. The sobs would come in the dead hours, close enough to hear, far enough I could never find them. I told myself I'd get used to it, that I could live with it. Everything was under control. Until it wasn't. It was Friday afternoon when Sally showed up at the office. She demanded to see me, shouting, drawing stares from everyone on the floor. She screamed about the affair, the pregnancy, the baby. I told everyone it was a lie. Security escorted her out, but she didn't stop. Somehow, she found out the place where I buried the baby. And when she confronted me with that truth, I couldn't deny it anymore. Not to her, not to myself. I was tired of living in this half-life, tired of flinching at every quiet moment, tired of hearing that small broken cry that never let me sleep. So I decided, maybe if I came clean, if I told the truth to everyone, to Helen, to the board, to the police, maybe then the sobs would finally stop. Maybe then, the ground would let go of me. It's okay, I told myself. As long as I don't hear the sobs again, it's okay. But that night, it didn't stop.
Another chapter closed. Leave the candle lit in the comments and tell us what part of the story stayed with you.